Hello, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to look some of the basics of Python programming language. So today we are going to use a Google Colab. A Google Colab is a program designed by Google to run a Python program using a notebook and all. So we also have a VS Code and the notebook, Jupyter, and so on to program Python code. So um, Google Colab is easy for us to code in a line, then rerun and later process it again. And it creates a notebook for us where we can write and perform some certain tasks or formattings. So today we are going to learn on files. Files. Files in Google Colab consist of the new book and all. We have the edit on the taskbar, we have the edit, we have the view, insert, runtime, and tools, help, and all that. So we have the header, the title header. Title header is a placeholder where you write your title of what you want to do. So let's go into our program today. After this class, you can go home to understand some of the things you need to know concerning Google Colab. So as time goes on, you will find it easy for you to understand and Google Colab. So today we are going to learn on printing format. Printing format in Google Colab is easy. So we are going to write a short program on how to print Hello World. So I already typed it already. Print bracket string hello world, string hello world. So automatically the Jupyter will run what is inside this bracket. You are telling the computer to print what is inside there. So when I run it, you see it will process and say hello world. Then we are going to look about a variable. A variable is a memory location that holds data. For example, var var equals to 12 is a variable. It's a variable. So a variable is a placeholder, and there is a rule concerning um variable. Variable cannot start with number, cannot start with special character, cannot start with space. If you must use space, use another, instead use another underscores, and so on and so forth. So this is how to assign a variable. var. Var is a word. This equal to is an assignment. You are assigning this one to to this memory location called var. Var, whenever you type on var, it processes and prints out what you have assigned to var. So let me run it. You see, when I run it, it processes 12. Now I want to tell you about the type. This is the type. This is how you get the type. You use type bracket string var bracket close. Then when you run it, it will show you str meaning string. This what you just type out is a string. So we are going to look on multiple assignments. Multiple assignment. I told you on this is how to assign a variable. So there will be a time when you want to assign multiple variables and you don't want to pass through the stress to type, like you don't want to pass through this process of assigning it like this. Mm, like this. I'm coming. So so you don't want to pass through this process of assigning the variables like this. Variable variable two equal to let me say 13 20, 23. Let me say variable 3 equal to 41 42. And so you don't want to pass through this process. You don't want to pass through the process. So when you want to call them, you call them with their name. You call them like this. So you know why they show an error is not defined. So you can use something because I've already used a value before. So once I run it now, I run this, still showing not defined. Okay, yes, because of the smaller case, yeah, it will process it now. Now you don't want to pass through this process of assigning your variable. So we are going to talk about multiple assignment. Multiple assignment, this is how to assign a multiple assignment. You use your you assign a variable like this, int variable, float variable, string variable. Okay, this one is the name you are giving to 64, 67. Float is the name you are giving to 78, like that, because you know float is a point, integer is an whole number, and so on and so forth. Once I run it like this, it it automatically prints the first fraction. Once I turn it to print this one, it will print the second one. It will print the second one. Okay, that is how to assign a multiple assignment. Today we are going to talk about the data type and data, numerical data and data type. So for us to know the data type of a var12, we have to print variable. We have to print variable. Yes, print var, that is print bracket var bracket close. Now we want to know the type. We print bracket type variable, bracket close. So it will show you a class of int, meaning what you assign is an integer. So it will tell you that the class is an integer. So we are going to look on how to get the class of float. Now you see I just wrote, okay, this is a multiple assignment. Mm, it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. Yeah. Now we are talking about boolean. Boolean. Boolean have only two value, either the or false. True or false is a boolean. And if you want to know the type as I did the formal variable, this is the same way you can perform the type. So now we are going to end this class for today. Thank you for joining and thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Bye.